welcome to the video. Today we're going to be tier ranking my 5-star reads I've rated in the last 3 years since I had Fable. So, I'm just going to upload my videos. I've been fighting with my computer for way too long. I'm not feeling hopeful. It's definitely going to glitch again. We'll see. We'll please just pray that this works, because it is absolutely doing my head in. Supposedly I've only had 24 5-star reads in the past 3 years. That's quite depressing, to be fair. Sad. But that's what it says, so we will go with it, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna just start the screen recording, which is where it all goes wrong usually. So, I can't believe that I've only had 26 5-star reads. Like, what the hell is missing there? Okay, I'm just gonna go through the tiers before we start. Top tier, God tier, my all-time favourite books. Hold a special place in my heart. Will never forget them. Will reread them at some point, hopefully. Love them. One down. The Point stands. The Point still stands. I did really enjoy the book. It's still a 5-star. I loved it, but it isn't God tier. The Point is wavering. Yeah. The Point, it's kind of fighting for its life. I don't know why I'm doing like 6, 7. The Point is wavering. It stood once upon a time when the dinosaurs still roamed the earth. But today, does it still stand? We don't know. It's TBD. And I'd say that's kind of for ones that would probably go down to 4.5, 4.75, 4.25. That area. I need to reread to know whether it's still a 5-star. And the last one, what is going on in the House of Commons? What the hell were you thinking, love? Okay, so we're gonna start, and I'm gonna try and be really quick because I talk too much. We start with Nobody's Girl. Third time that I've spoken about Nobody's Girl. The Point stands. Fantastic memoir. Only read it a few weeks ago, about Virginia Giuffre, Jeffrey Epstein's most outspoken victim. So good. Very good. I mean, if you like a memoir, you've probably already read it, but I'd even recommend this to people who don't read. Fantastic. House of Bane and Blood. I've got a bit of a weird relationship with this book because I absolutely love it. It's a 5-star book. Peaky Blinders, fantasy romance vibes. Short for a fantasy. The romance 10/10, the plot 10/10. But I read it last January and I've still not read the next book because it got traditionally published and then I didn't have the copy, and then I'm so nervous about this breaking. And so yeah, I've still not read the second one. And now I just feel like, if I read the second one now, I'm not going to actually know what happened because I don't remember any of the characters' names. So yeah, it's kind of been like tainted my view of it because I'm just thinking, fucking hell, it's a chore that I'm going to have to read the next one, even though I probably won't know what's going on. And I don't want to reread it because I've got a million other books on my TBR because I've got a problem with buying books. But The Point stands. I absolutely loved it at the time, and I am not a seasoned fantasy romance reader. That is perfect if you are not. It's short, so you won't get bored. The romance is really good. And yeah, it's definitely good. And if you're a seasoned fantasy romance reader, I don't know what you think, but I for one am not, so I really enjoyed it. Educated. I probably won't rate a lot of the memoirs God tier because I feel like it's a bit weird to put someone's life experience in as a God tier. Like, it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. It seems weird. But there is genuinely no other place that I can put this book because it is just that good. First signs of lagging, help. Please. I'm praying this does not crash. If it crashes, I'm genuinely gonna fucking kick the screen in because I have been having, don't get me started because I don't want to be negative, but I have been having problems with this laptop all day. It's been on charge all day. Tell me why it was on 9% when I'd been charging it all day. I'm fine. There's much worse things going on in the world. Educated, a fantastic book. Honestly, reads like a novel. It's a crazy story and I would recommend it to anyone. Similarly, what I would compare this to if you like The Great Alone, you would love Educated, which I love The Great Alone. The Great Alone, I've got it here, so I'm just going to put the point stands. It's not as good as Educated in my humble opinion, but they are in the same. They're very similar to me, just like the themes. You'd have to read it to understand, but if you like Great Alone, read Educated. If you like Educated, read The Great Alone. Both fantastic. Educated, better than The Great Alone, but I love them both. I'm glad my mum died. The point stands, again, fantastic. Being a nosy person, memoirs are my bread and butter, they are. I love them. It was horrible to find out. I just like knowing what's on behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't know. I find it really interesting. And God, her mum is genuinely awful, as probably most parents are that put their kids into that industry when they're literally children. But I found that to be an amazing read as well. Art Matters, just a very short book that I was reading when I did my final major project at uni, which I did fashion at uni. Well, fashion image making and styling, so photography and styling. And this is an amazing little thing. It is by Neil Gaiman, and I think he's a bit weird. I don't know what he's done, but I'm pretty sure he's a bit sus. But I'm just judging it by the book, not by himself. And it's really good. I mean, it's not a book, it's just a lot of inspirational reminders with pictures and stuff. I don't know. I'll probably say the point is wavering, but like not in a way that I'm like think it's any lower than a 5-star, but it's just not even a book. So yeah, it's really good if you're interested in art and creative and why creativity is being boring. Like a lot of anecdotes about his life and him getting pied off and stuff, but obviously he ended up being really successful, so it's really inspiring, even though now he is a perv or something. I don't know. Green Lights, I would say the point is wavering when I look above and I think comparing it to them. Like, it's not in what is going on in the House of Commons, because that's a kind of an insult to pass me for giving it 5 stars, but I would not say this is a 5-star. This is a 4.5, because it is quite interesting to listen to be fair. It's not on the level of the other memoirs that I've spoke about. Like, there's not really any trauma or anything in it. I don't know. I really like it, but then now I think back to it, I'm like, is he a bit up himself? Like, I mean, I would be up myself if I was Matthew McConaughey, but I don't know. I think he likes to witter on about himself a lot. I mean, I know it's a memoir, so that's fucking no point, but yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. 4.5, really good in the moment. Listen to it on audio. He narrates it, and I think I was just on a high when I finished it, but looking back, I don't think it's a 5-star. It's more of a 4.5. Binding 13. I am just like every other bitch. One thing about me, I am the same as every other person. Yeah, it's God tier. It is. It got me back into reading. It did. I absolutely love it. I can't even put my finger on what I love about it. The writing. I love how it's so casual, the writing. You just fly through the books. They're so big, but you fly through them. Binding 13 is a God tier book. I absolutely love that series with everything in me, to be fair. 6 stars, top 3 series. And I just absolutely love all the characters to death. And whatever Chloe Walsh writes, I front row to buy it. Saving 6, arguably better than Binding 13. Because Joey Lynch, you're a bit of me. I absolutely love Joey and Aoife so much. I mean, I'm not talking about Joey Lynch being a bit of me when he's 13 years old, but he gets a lot older in this one. He's not like the same age as the others. And he is absolutely... I just love him. And I love Aoife. And I just love every single character in this series so much. I would definitely reread the whole series. All the Sinners Bleed. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. My mind is telling me, how can you put a thriller in God tier? Best believe I'm putting it in God tier. I absolutely have the fondest memories of this book. I don't know what it was. I must have just read it at the right time. But it is a masterpiece of a thriller. Best thriller I've ever read, fucking hands down. No doubt a bloody about it. Such an amazing thriller. So scary. The writing, very good. So for my little pea brain, I did have to listen to it on audio so I could just get the fucking ball rolling. But the characters are just Titus Crown. I love him. I just think this is a movie in your head. They are making a series of this, and I'm going to be watching it. So Redeeming 6. Oh, but it's not on Binding and 13 and Saving 6 levels, but it's going in the point stands because the whole with this series, it's not like in my head there's not separate books. Like, I know when the next book comes out, I'm gonna like it. There's no chance. I say this now and watch it come out and I fucking hate it, but there's no chance that another book in this series could come out and I wouldn't like it. No matter who it's about, I'm gonna like it. I just know I will. So the series is kind of just comes as a whole. It's a 6-star series for me, and every single book in the series is amazing. Some of them aren't 5 stars, which I didn't realise, but Keeping 13 is 4.5. That's probably my least favourite in the series. Taming 7, 4.5. Redeeming 6, traumatic as hell. Read trigger warnings again. Very dark. Well, the whole series is dark. Everyone says that. So I don't need to be another person to say it. But yeah, such a good series. It's just one continuing story to me. I thought Silver Flames. Best book in the ACOTAR series. Argue with the Wall. Argue with the Wall. Because Cassian, top 3. Top 3 book boyfriends. He is so fit. He is my favourite bad boy. And I absolutely love him. And it was just my favourite one in the series. I don't know if it was because it was like its own story, whereas the others was an overarching story. I don't know, but it really agreed with me. I much preferred it to the others, and I knew I would because I know I love Cassian, and I do love Nesta, even though she's like a bitch. But I always quite like the bitch. Like, I want to root for the underdog, and I don't like when the FMCs are always a bit meek and mild. Like, I'd rather, but she is like a bitch, but not in the annoying way. I don't know, I can't explain it, but she actually has depth. She's not just a bitch for bitch's sake. Yeah, like Feyre is just a bit boring. Like, she's alright. She's got nothing about her that, in my opinion. I don't know. I just think she's not as interesting as Nesta. Okay. Ugly Love. What's going on in the House of Commons, may I ask? Yeah, I'm not sure. It was like my first 5-star, and I absolutely loved it at the time. And good on me for loving it. I don't care that I loved it. It ends with us. I did not like that. It's a 3-star. I really just thought it was rubbish. So bad. But Ugly Love was a 5-star. But then, was there like a weird thing where it's like something about their kids? I don't know. There was like a weird line about babies, and I was just a bit like... So yeah, I guess it's looking back on it, I don't know what I think now. I'm actually intrigued to know what I would think, but yeah, it's definitely not a 5-star. It would be, I just know reading it back now, it would not be a 5-star. But I literally remember being sat on the sofa reading this book and being like, I love reading, because it was like right at the start when I started reading. I think I read it even before Binding 13, but I was like, oh my god, what is this reading thing? And I've got to give it its credits for that, because thank you for what you've introduced me to. This world that I absolutely love. I would be intrigued to reread it, to be fair. I think Colleen Hoover gets too much hate. I feel sorry for her. Like, even though I thought It Ends With Us was shit, I just bless her. She's trying her best. And From Here to the Great Unknown. Point stands. Such an amazing, another absolutely fantastic memoir. Top 3 of my memoirs. Top 3 favourite memoirs. perhaps second best. I know I shouldn't rank memoirs because they're people's experiences, but for that, out of that genre, this one really, really captured my heart. It's so sad. The last few pages, I never cry when I'm reading. I don't know why, I just can't lock in. Maybe I'm just a bit too heartless. But yeah, it just, books just very, very rarely make me cry. That end few pages, I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it because it is so sad. And the audiobook's really good because it's dual narration, narrated by, is she called Riley? Lisa Marie Presley's daughter. The one that's from Daisy Jones and the Six series. I don't know. I think she's called Riley. Yeah, she narrates it and then someone else narrates it. And it's like part written by Lisa Marie Presley, part written by Riley. Yeah, Riley Keough or whatever. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, and it's just so good because obviously they're mother and daughter, and I honestly would recommend this to anyone, including my dad, who it takes him a year to read a book. I even think he would be able to finish it in quicker than that. Okay, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The best Harry Potter book so far that I've read. I'm on the Half-Blood Prince now. This one really, I was locked in. I was severely locked in for this one. Umbridge, When I See You, it's fucking on site, love. I hate that woman more than I hate Voldemort. Cannot stand the cow, and she's about 1,000,000 times worse in the books than she's in the series. Rage bait, full on rage bait, like one of the worst villains I've ever read about. Just hate her. Birthday Girl, I need to reread. I really want to reread it because I don't know, maybe I think I used to be a bit more freaky deaky than I am now, because I'm not sure whether I would be interested in ex-boyfriend's dad, because I just don't know if that would tickle my fancy. Like, what? Obviously, yeah, I don't know. I want to reread it though because I loved it at the time, and it just, I don't know, it's just like, if I read it, it will make me nostalgic for my days when I first got into reading, and I just love those days so much. When I had not a care in the world. Now I've got a massive YouTube channel that I just can't keep up with. So yeah, I really want to reread it. It's probably amazing. But then again, I just read Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas, and that was absolutely crap. So yeah, we shall see. I do have the book though. I have the physical copy because I want to reread it. Play along. The point fucking stands. The point stands. Isaiah Rhodes. You to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing, oh baby. I love him. Usually I don't know if I like, yeah, I don't know. Usually I prefer my MMCs to be a bit more nonchalant and quiet, but he is not like that at all, but I love him. I've just read Face Off, and I feel like the MMC in, I don't know why it's called Maverick, but it's called Maverick, the MMC in Face Off, by Chelsea Curto, which is a very similar series to Windy City. And yeah, I found him to be a bit of a B-Tech version of Isaiah Rose. Like, no one can compete with him. So yeah, that kind of took me out of the book a bit, but because you just can't compete with him. He's just so lovable and human. Like, you can just, the characters are just palpable from the page, and just, they exist. So yeah, I absolutely love that. Wild Eyes, best Elsie Silver book that I've read. Don't know what happened, found me in the right time clearly, because I've never rated another Elsie Silver book as high as I did this one. I absolutely loved it. I don't know, I wasn't expecting, it was the second book I ever read by her, and Wild Love was the first, and Wild Love was just okay for me. I enjoyed it, but it was okay. So when I read Wild Eyes, I was just like, oh, I absolutely just fell in love. I was crying. Tell me I was crying at an Elsie Silver book. Clearly, because I absolutely love the characters. Weston Belmont is I love him so much. And I, till this day, still haven't found another Elsie Silver book that I love as much as this one. And I think that's a very unpopular opinion. And I don't know what happened. I'm scared to reread it, but I love it that much that I probably will one day. I'm scared to reread it in case it was just the moment in time that I read it, but yeah, I felt this one in my soul. This one fully touched my soul. Diabound, my most recent 5-star. I absolutely love it. Yes, it's a carbon copy of Fourth Wing. No, I do not care. Don't know about Rebecca Yara. She probably does care. Bless her. But I'm not her, so I don't care because I absolutely love Fourth Wing, and anything that can make me feel remotely similar to that will be getting a 5-star. I'm not like an avid fantasy romance reader, so when I find a fantasy romance that I am like locked in for, tends to change my life, and this one did that so well. I absolutely loved the plot. I loved the FMC. At first I found the MMC a bit annoying because he was doing the most and he was angry all the time. Towards the end I fell in love with him. He was really fit the whole way through, but yeah, I don't know. I just, predictable, yes, don't care. I like that. I've not read a lot of fantasy romance, so I don't really care. I can imagine if you read a lot then it would get annoying, but if you're like me, unseasoned, you should read it because it's amazing and fantastic and I loved it. Redeeming the Six. Joey Nefa, need I say more? God's here. Durr. Order. Oh no. The Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. My favourite Harry Potter film. I think everyone's favourite Harry Potter film. I just love when they travel in time. It's so good. The point stands, I'd say, because isn't it? I don't know, because is it as good as? Yeah, I'd say it's as good as Order of Phoenix is slightly better. Minus Umbridge, of course. But yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban is my second favourite. Philosopher's Stone. I don't know if I'd rate this one 5-star again. It's probably more of a 4.5, 4.75. But for nostalgic purposes, I think that's why I rated it 5. So I'm going to put it in the point is wavering, but not in a mean way, because I absolutely love the whole that series, and it's just so baffling that one mind could come up with all that. The Right Move. Six stars. 6 stars. That goddamn book is everything to me. But is it the best romance book I've ever read? I wouldn't. Binding 13 isn't really a normal romance book, so it's not like it doesn't follow the normal formula. Right Move is got to be the best romance book I have ever read, followed by Wild Eyes, if I'm not including the Binding 13 series in it. Oh, that is got to be the best contemporary romance. The miniseries series is just fantastic. So well written for a romance. Just the best characters that you could ever wish to ever meet. Love them to bloody bits. But Brian Shea, that is just nothing like that man. He's simply I love him. I absolutely love him. That is the top of my god tier. I read it last year. It's the best book I read last year by a country mile. I loved it. Fourth Wing. God tier. The fuck. And it's going second in god tier because I fucking loved it. And then I'm going to go Saving Six next. I don't know why I'm like ranking them within the god tier, but Fourth Wing. Xaden Ryerson. Need I say more? Need I say more? The next books in the series, we don't talk about it. They're alright. But that first book, brain chemistry, altered. So that's another 6-star read. 6 out of 5 read. So those are my 5-star reads. Got ranked. I think we've done fairly okay there, but I'm in 2026. I'm focusing on getting more 5-star reads, because what the fuck is this about? This is 3 years of reading. Sorry, why does it look measly as fuck? It looks underfed. It looks like it needs some nutrients ASAP. So we're fixing that in the new year. Well, we've already started off strong with Diabound, so I'm very happy with that. I absolutely love all of these books, and they all hold a special place in my heart. However, some more than others. Cough, cough. Right Move. Fourth Wing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I've managed to be quick in this video, because that's not like me. And and I really hope that I wasn't too insufferable. Thanks so much, and bye.